URLs in your mouth. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life, what I need. Multi feds in the state, wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other nigga got a hip and shouted, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Hold don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. What the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Get with other rap nigga hooded than this. I got rich and still I'm moving the shit. You be rapping by flow, I don't moving the shit. Talk about shooting out, now we're doing the shit.
Hey girl.
In the face, you gon' be suing the shit. And if I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I got me thrown down hard, talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't shit, cause I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out. Hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring them out.
Let me change the boxes real quick. Hold on.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beat with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 or 2 guns for you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you happen what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got a tool and a fence, I can get some respect. I'ma make it hard for a sucker nigga to flex. Show him to take a squad for a nigga to test. Pimp my nuts too large and we way too fresh. Work well with 9s, AKs, and texts. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna beat, nigga, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. What the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. What the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
Oh, hey, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I was not paying attention. Oh my God, I got distracted. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. That was loud as hell, huh? My bad. Fuck. My bad, my bad. What you guys doing? How you guys doing? Everybody got a snack? Listen, any of my mods in here right now? Hi, Broken. Any of my mods in here right now? Because if you are, listen. Can we, all the troll accounts that we don't know, because we know our trolls, right? Like, we know our trolls enough. And this fucking camera that irritates me. Give me 1 second so I can fix this.
Hey y'all, while she doing what she gotta do, tap her up. Please tap, 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 alright? Tap, grab a snack while she get her stuff together. Alright, y'all?
My bad. Locked. What happened? You came up in the box. My bad. Listen, first off, the light was too bright. I had to fix it, and then I just don't like when you know what I'm saying. So I had to fix my camera. I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me? Can anybody hear me? Anybody hear me? Oh, just my. Yeah. What the hell?
Hey,
Hello.
well, buckle up.
All right. Everybody got their snacks. Everybody's good down there. We just, quick mod break. We want to make sure y'all are good.
Hello, hello.
Hello. All right.
Oh,
So,
hey.
uh, I'm gonna play something. Okay, I'm gonna play a clip that, bitch. When I heard it, I was like, huh? The fuck? Now, mind you, I do want to give a shout out and say a thank you to all the supporters who reached out to me while I was on vacation, only to tell me either how beautiful I looked, or how happy we were, or how much fun we were looking like we were having, or you know what I'm saying, pertaining to like checking up for real on like a human to human level. I just want to say thank you so much for that. Nobody came to me about drama, and I really appreciate that. But when I got back, honey, my little nosy ass caught up. So I'm gonna play a clip that was very interesting to me. Okay.
So, I'm sorry. This may go left, but here I am. I missed this live yesterday, and I wish I didn't. I wish I actually went in there. I don't like how y'all just did Michael, honestly, in this on this situation, because Malibu, let's be honest, y'all still ain't even apologized for what y'all did to me and what we just witnessed a couple weeks ago. Now, Malibu, you did send me a message. However, you copy and pasted that message to me, Queen of Blessings, and Cartel. The same message, copy and paste. So Blue does leave this live and come back, and they do have like a civil conversation. We just got to get through it. But hang on 1 second. And well, no, that's good. I'm glad that they had the conversation. But I'm just speaking on even like for y'all to want him to apologize for what he did to y'all, and y'all ain't even apologize for what y'all do to people. Bree, if I do recall, we had apologized prior, like that whole weekend that took place, one. And the reason that I copied and pasted, because I was apologizing to all of you for not doing the right thing. So, and there was only 2 people that responded. And I've been giving you your space because that's what you asked for. Yeah, you copied and pasted it to all of us. And the reason why only 2 people responded.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm playing the whole thing for one, but for two, people in the chat, I'm gonna tell you like this. We know our trolls over here, right? Like we know who we might not know their government and shit like that, but we know the regular ones that be here and be around and shit like that. So any new trolls, yeah, request a box, like request them a box, and if they don't accept, block their ass. Fuck a mute, fuck any of that, block them.
Can I say one thing?
Mm-hmm.
Bree, are you gonna tell Michael that you say that you ain't gonna argue with men that take up the? Just curious.
All right. Now I'm gonna continue playing this because I would like, I'm catching up.
Blue messaged me too, and Malibu messaged me too. And when one person read their message, I said, "Oh, that sounds like my message." And then the other person was like, "Yeah, she sent me this message," and I said, "Let me read me what the message said." It was the same message I got. So hell no, I'm not responding back to that shit. Cause that shit is crazy to me. That's right there is weird. Like, especially to me. Like, okay, if you felt some type of way and you feel like you needed to apologize to all the black women, okay, whatever it is, what it is. But when you apologize to me, you sat in that fucking panel while people were speaking on my parenting. You were speaking on people, you were sitting in a panel with somebody that was speaking on me as a person. When I came to you and I apologized, I didn't do no back end shit. I didn't come to you and say, "Hey Malibu, I apologize for saying you don't stand up for black people." I came and just Smash's panel and I apologized to you in your face in front of everybody. No, and while Smash's comments attacked me. Period. So the fact that you sent me a copy and paste message, that was insincere as fuck to me. Especially when you did more to me than you did to anybody else. And also, we were trying to build a relationship and trying to do this, and I get a copy and paste message.
Hold on. What do you mean I've done more to you than I've done to anybody else?
I'm talking about you did more to me than you did to Queen of Blessings, who you sent the other message to. Thank you. So I shouldn't have got the same message that they got. If you were going to send a generic message to the black women that were disappointed, cool. But at the end of the day,
generic. I'm sorry, Brie. It wasn't generic, and it would have been the same thing that I would have said.
I apologize. This was on July 17th.
And alive
of this
to
year.
All of you. That's how I was looking at it. And if you took it insensitive or generic, I apologize for that. But that's not what I was trying to do.
it was very insensitive because at the end of the day, I'm not copy and pasting. If I hurt multiple people, I'm not copy and pasting and sending that message. Because at that point, I might as well put it on my TikTok and make it as a general message to every black person that's affected that I didn't DM personally, or I would have said it in a live so it can go to everybody. That's what I would have done if it was just I'm like, you copied and pasted and sent it to everybody. So it's like, shit, man, she just saying that because she knows she was fucked up for what she did and she's trying to cover herself. Like, it didn't seem sincere to me. That's why I didn't respond back. And I won't respond back because that shit, to know that you sent me the same message that you, that's like a man sending every woman a good morning message. How you gonna feel? You gonna be like, that man don't give a fuck about me. He sent the same.
Hold on, Southern. Hold on. My bad. All right.
Message to 5 other bitches. So there's that. But like I said, y'all can't call people out and then y'all not standing on y'all shit. Y'all never apologized to me. When we got back cool, y'all didn't apologize to me for anything was said. I apologized to y'all, and then we just act like everything was cool. We just moved on past everything. Now, there was never an apology to me, and if it was, I need to see it. Like, because nobody has taken accountability for the things that y'all have said to me. That was the first one. Virgo played that live. That was the first time I seen that live. And to know, I knew.
If anybody's confused about what live, she's talking about the live that her and Queenie replayed several times and brought to Messy Talk and all the things like that. She's referring to that live, as in the live in Virgos was the first time. Yeah, that's the live that she's talking about right there. She's, it was like maybe the fifth time she heard it, but it must have took 5 times to register. I don't know. But okay, for the confused ones asking what kind of or what live she's talking about.
I was over there saying y'all whatever's. We all were. I was talking about you looking like Edna Mode. I think I talked about Smashley's forehead. Smashley talked about my boobs. But at the simple fact of it is that you sat up in that box and said, "Oh, she only said it once.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna stop right there real quick. And the reason why is because keywords, I should say. All she said was that Malibu looked like Edna and smash his forehead. That's weird. But also these ain't gonna go in order. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. But yeah. The floor is yours. Also, too, let me just say something real quick. The everybody knows about the principal, but I feel like there's a lot of people in this world, on this app, off this app, and all that really truly believes, feel, and live by. You lie on me, bitch. I'm coming to tell the truth on all of us. Cause I'm not the only one that feels like that. You know what I'm saying? At all. Quite a few other people do too. So yeah. But go ahead, grab your snacks. Go ahead, NJ.
So first, I want to say that I feel like I got wrapped up in this TikTok shit. I got too wrapped up in it, and I want to publicly apologize to the people in the comments if I've hurt your feelings. If I know I've been hateful. HollyMae, I've been hateful to you. I apologize to you, but I want to apologize to you publicly.
Oh, girl, listen. Fuck that public shit. Me and you already talked. Me and you
Yeah,
already talked.
we hate
Period.
bonded, right? We hate bonded.
No, the fuck we didn't hate bond because we can show our whole fucking messages right now.
Yeah.
And not one time have we hate bonded at all. I am not gonna lie. For one, the first telling thing to me was you tucked tail so fucking quick. I knew it was your first time ever getting into some shit like this. For one. For two, this shit's been happening forever. I've been around for a long fucking time, as you have as well. But you've seen, everybody's seen how many times I've been in a breakup, makeup, all that shit. Or just, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, Again, you lie on me. I'm telling the truth on all of us. I don't give a fuck. And obviously, you feel the same way, for one. But for two, I seen what the fuck was happening when you were blamed for shit that I was told was somebody else by Jess. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple as that. When motherfuckers got a pattern of behavior, oh yeah, pay attention to that shit.
It's
And I
crazy
did.
because
So when you reached out, that is why I responded.
I reached out to you
And
before
not to
this shit even
apologize or none
popped
of that
off.
shit. But yeah, I would just listen. We can do all that like in a minute. Play that shit. Stilettos, pumps in the. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, what you want me to start with?
oh, go
Her,
ahead.
all right, give me just a second.
We already know that motherfuckers are gonna run with their hate bonding and blah 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 blah. No, no, ma'am, no, ham. Actually, we're gonna show how motherfuckers really hate bond because that's what I'm saying. Play, just roll the bean footage.
All right, give me 1 second.
I'm walking for the.
Well, this is her talking about Malibu. Let me know if you can't hear it.
Well, I said because I'm trying to respect her, I respect my elders. So I told her that I was trying to respect her. So the fuck, I just
Sorry,
NJ.
I hear you.
Listen. Let me also start. Let me just quickly public service announcement. Okay. Um, Trust and believe that me and NJ had a conversation because of one thing and one thing only. That's because not only did NJ say, I talk shit, my bad, I know I talk shit, my bad, we're good. No. NJ let me know what the fuck she as well said about me. All right? She didn't hide, sugarcoat, or try to make herself look better than anyone else at all. She also ain't the one that been in every fucking panel, every fucking live, and holding lives herself, acting as if she's a fucking victim, as you have, Bree. So you want to go over there and hoot and holler and do all the things you're doing? That's fine. Go ahead, do what you got to do, honey. Try to get them audience in there so they don't hear and see the real motherfucking you, ho. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Bree, you lied. You lie constantly. You said that I reached out to HollyMae about you and Ratina. Ratina still has me blocked, for one. For two, I reached out to HollyMae hours before you decided to do what you did. And it wasn't about you. So not everything's about you. I hate to break that to you. But I'm gonna play this. This is about Malibu.
Well, I said because I'm trying to respect her, I respect my elders. So I told her that I was trying to respect her. So the fuck, I just said she always got my name in her motherfucking mouth. She always inserting herself. So bitch, yeah, I'm gonna disrespect her. I said she old as fuck. She my mama. She older than my motherfucking mama, bitch. Girl, I'm trying to be respectful, and you old hags are pissing me off. And why Malibu can't talk? Why Smash gotta talk? Don't nobody have to talk for me, bitch. I speak for myself, bitch, and I go to looks. And again, Smash, please don't make me get on you, because bitch, your forehead's too big, your fucking eyes are too far apart. You need some lashes on your eyebrows. Like, bitch, you been funny looking. Just pipe down and just stream and drink your liquor, please. You got me a Faith Gone Fishing 2.0.
So you gonna go live about me and lie about me. So I'm gonna tell the truth about you, and I also will expose what I said. So you can try to think you got a one up on me and expose what I said. I'm not the one trying to be friends with these people. I'm not sitting in their live streams. I'm not trying to kiki and caca with them like you are. So let me find another.
But also too, it wasn't too long ago when Smash definitely said that the Tasha lady did come in hot, right? Sounded angry or whatever. That Brie was looking for a reason to move away from Smash, to the point where she was like, I should have stuck to what I said and really left her alone and da 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 da. But you didn't. And yet again, even though you speak on how you feel, and you speak on, what you stand with and what you don't stand with, and woo, you're sitting back over like, but motherfuckers want to say that Holly don't stand on shit. Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, Bree's in here talking about people hate bonding and how you'll hear it, but girl, you're friends with all the people that you were talking about. The fuck? What? Who don't stand on what? All right, I'm gonna play this.
Smash is all even pussy. Smash ain't gonna never check Malibu. They're worse than Ratina and HollyMae. Swear.
The only reason I'm playing this shit is because you said you never talked about Smash. Girl, that's a lie. Because we talk shit about Smash all the time. All the time. All the time. So, let me find another.
Oh, Queen of Blessings, you kept asking Ratina over and over and over. And well, first you said you didn't give a fuck. Then Bree kept saying, if I talk shit about Queen of Blessings, then show it, show it, show it, show it. Da, 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 da.
Oh, you talk shit. Hold up, hold up.
Well, according to Jess, she, as in Bree, was genuinely talking. She said she didn't try. Go ahead. You could go ahead and say it said did. It said did. But read it with did and read it with didn't. Which one was she meaning to write? You be the judge of that.
Yeah, weren't you talking about how she takes kratom too? Because I didn't know she took kratom until you said something, Bree.
Which is a weird thing. Motherfuckers is definitely always trying to come at somebody and their addiction or their recovery or whatever, but then all of a sudden when they like a person, you can't say a fuck thing about the person they like. Or you can't post or repost or whatever the case may be, like with the drama talk stuff today. I remember a time when all of us, Virgo, you included, we're using Drama Talk's YouTube to grab clips and shit like that. Whether it was to prove something or whether it was just to restream something. Whether it was for my live, Smash's live, MJ's live, whoever's live. I'm sure Drama Talk was a place that everybody went, right? So now that Monster has an issue with Drama Talk posting videos of her, now Virgo's gonna skip to the Lou My Darling and follow the yellow brick road on that. Also, Virgo and Monster, I get and understand that posting something so traumatic that could actually trigger people who have been through that type of shit, how that would be like, don't post that. Here's my thing. We shouldn't be doing that type of shit on a public live platform at all. Not one of us, not none of us. That fucking crying about our real life shit, asking any of that. Because we all know, and we are all far enough in the game to know that there are bloggers and streamers every fucking where. That is your guys' content. And I'm talking to Virgo. I don't know if Bree streams, but Smash, MJ, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's their content, which, hey, it is what it is. We all do different shit being live. But my point is, we know it's going to be restreamed somewhere, some way. All right. So let's stop acting brand new just for new justification on why you're targeting somebody. That should not be flying in 2026 as an excuse, for one. For two, do y'all forget that you guys allow Nelson in your fucking boxes to mock Retina's attempt every time she's in a fucking box? Not only that, but y'all motherfuckers hype her up to play One Fish, Two Fish, Blue Fish, You Fish that originally started as a Faith Gone Fishing dig song. Are you joking right now? Where is the difference there? Why go at Drama Talk over her posting Monsters 5150 video, but there's no issue with Nelson in real time doing it in front of y'all? Because that's how strong the hate bond is. You get what I'm saying? Because, I mean, go ahead, NJ. You can keep playing. Play the Queen of Blessing one for her.
Okay, I got text of Queen of Blessings too. So let me play the clip.
Okay.
Y'all.
Oh, let me say. So Queen of Blessings had reached out to somebody and had asked them, "Hey, do you know if Bree's okay? I haven't heard from her today." And they said, "Yes, I just talked to her." And this is Bree's response.
I haven't talked to Queen of Blessings for 24 hours. 24 hours. That's it. That's all. Please do not. Like, tell her if you have already, please just tell her that you haven't spoken to me or something. Because what the fuck?
About someone who was trying to genuinely check on her and make sure she was okay. Also have text, Bree, of how you talked about how Queen of Blessings is shady. Let me get those. I'll be right back. Let me get those ready.
Aw, pobrecita. You're going to stream us in real time? That's weird. Thought you were going to rub your feet together. You don't give a fuck about them hoes. You know when Jess went to announce about she was waiting for her life? Yeah. Weird, huh?
Oh, it's just streaming?
No, Jess not streaming. It's Bree streaming.
Oh, of course she is. Jet or Bree, isn't it funny how I have message after message of you saying how big of a liar Jess is, but then y'all hold a live on me and I'm the villain.
Her word
But
was God sent that day, honey.
but Jess called me that Tuesday morning and was talking about your jawline and how you haven't really lost weight, how it's just like angles. But that was me that said that, right? That was me. Oops. Yeah. No. But it's funny that Jess is a liar and Tommy's a liar too when it pertains to you. But the second it's not about you, all of a sudden now they're trustworthy. That that don't it that's not how that works, boo. They're either liars or they're not. So did they lie about you? I'm confused.
Bree, I really feel like you're wasting your breath, honey, because everything that you're saying NJ said, NJ already showed and told.
Oh, girl, I don't give a fuck. I talk mad shit. Show it, baby. Show it. I talk mad shit. Show it. I'm not the one that. I'm sorry, I'm
She
eating
wasn't
pizza
friends with
crust.
us. She was
Yeah,
friends with you, bitch.
I wasn't friends with them. I'm not trying to be friends with any of them. Do you want to go ahead and tell Kendra how you said that you think Wasty Casey was telling the truth, or do you want me to go ahead and play that first before the
Girl,
Queen of
play that. Go ahead
Blessings?
and play that. Let
All
what
right,
she did to Amanda K
go.
last night. How Amanda K fucking apologized and apologized. I mean, apologized for literally every fucking thing because she apologized for one thing. Brie kept it going, kept talking till
Mm-hmm.
Amanda K came back in the live, apologized for the first thing, and then now a second thing. Girl, please play it because yeah, we're not gonna have nobody end the live to get a clip to try to make it whatever. Yeah, no, nope. Go ahead and play it, and then you can ask your question if she's gonna tell Kendra.
No, I don't want to bring Kendra up, but this is she. yeah, this needs to be said because she's friends with Kendra, right? But this was just said not too
This
long
is the
ago. So
only thing that will
let
be,
me find this.
yeah, this is the only thing that will be played or spoke about when it comes to Kendra. I don't need Wasty Casey, none of that. None of that at all. Okay. Oh, here's the thing, honey. Go ahead, mute us. Mute us. That's fine. Here's the thing. We're not gonna turn it, flip it, and deflect it. We're not the ones talking about Kendra. No, see, NJ is getting the voice recording of Bree talking about Kendra. So if you're gonna tell anybody to not talk about her, I'm gonna need you to direct that to the bitch you sitting next to. Okay? All right. So again, and listen, don't put what's going on with her in the chat. Okay? I don't know how to mute that to take it away, but do not put anything about anything in her or in the chat at all. At all. Okay? For real. Again, if anybody feels a kind of way, let me see. If anybody feels a kind of way, all right, take that shit up over there. I did, and then I unmuted her. Fuck that shit. Tommy, you just heard me say not to say anything in the damn chat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not talking about her bringing none of that shit. None of that shit. Okay? Bree's words are getting played. Period, point, fucking blank. That's it. That's all. All right? All right. I don't know who the hell Haley is, honey. I don't know who the hell Zeta is talking about. Oh, then you could write that again, Tommy. I'm sorry. Shit, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, kind of nervous there. Like, hold on, we're not gonna flip this shit. No. No. I definitely misunderstood. Ooh, I got nervous there. Like, hold on.
All right, here we go.
Do believe everything that Wasty Casey, just knowing everything now, I do believe that what Wasty Casey probably did call for a legit reason. Now, were they dealing with each other and messing around with each other? And when he stopped fucking with her, did that play a part into why he called? Yes. Did he do it maliciously? Yes. But do I really think she is using? Yes. I do believe she is still using because you can see, look at her and look how she talks and how she acts and how she has these bursts and this anger. Like, yeah, she's definitely high on something. Don't know what it is, but for sure. Do I believe everything he said in the report? No, but I do believe she is using something, and it is sad because she has so much at stake and so much to lose. I feel like that's the reason why also she won't get a real job and she'll work for her sister cleaning houses. But yes, and why she has to stay with her mom. I believe that is because of her not being able to be with the baby by herself. But hey, it is what it is. I just don't like how she tried to portray like she was mad at me because of Unknown and HollyMae disrespecting her, but then she went and was cool, and now she's cool with HollyMae and Unknown after they both disrespected the fuck out of her. So it is what it is, though.
While you grab the other one, here's the thing. Didn't nobody team up for shit over on this side, honey. But how you're trying to, make it seem like it's a clown, a dig, or something, I don't fucking know. You teamed up with Smash and all of them to try to go after Retina for relentless days, weeks, nights. Fucking unknown. Y'all still bring her up, and has she even been on the fucking app? Have you seen her? Like, come on now.
Oh, Bree's obsessed
We're
with
just gonna
unknown.
forget that. We're just gonna forget that. Oh,
Bree
okay.
has a problem with other. I've seemed to notice me, unknown, Queenie. She has a problem with other black girls. I don't know if she wants to be the only black girl on this side. I don't know, but
I don't know because they talk very much about Locked.
yeah, and I did too. I talked shit about Locke too. Like I did. She she wants to be the only black girl over here, and then whenever white people turn
Well,
against
no,
her,
wait a
now they're
minute.
racist.
Parts what there. I don't even want to start naming because there's a lot of people who are not Caucasian that are even in my chat. You know what I'm saying? Has been my supporter since HP days. Um, so like, no, I don't know what the fuck she wants, but I mean, listen. I ain't in my whole 34 years of living ever seen so many motherfuckers apologize for how the Lord Jesus above made them at all. I ain't never met so many people that apologized for the way they look or for the shades of their motherfucking skin tone. I've never, but I mean, this app really don't surprise me. It really don't. But if we're
Yeah,
gonna talk again, if we're gonna talk about teaming up and shit like that, let's not forget how y'all motherfuckers, each of you, took turns going live, talking shit, even tried to fucking get a whole nother side involved and not involved to go at, to attack, no, to fucking humiliate and dehumanize Retina. See, the
yes,
thing is motherfuckers want to forget or want to make it seem like there's a villain in any of this, and there's not, regardless what side you sit on, regardless who the fuck you've been friends with. There's not a fucking victim, and the way that motherfuckers be trying to overly villainize people, certain people, is crazy to me. It's fucking crazy to me. Okay? Bree, since you're streaming, I'm gonna directly say this to you. Okay? How you went about doing, like, talking and going at Smash and Malibu and Virgo's live yesterday, the one that I started off playing. Bitch, you got nerve and motherfucking audacity was on the clearance rack and you picked it up twice, ho. Cause what? Bitch, you literally talked about fucking Smash's husband and not about what he said, ho. You spoke on her husband as if there was, like, truth to what Florida Man and his crew labeled her husband as. Bitch, are you kidding me right now? Amanda K apologized to you and had to keep coming in to apologize to you. And still, you're talking about it as if she wants beef with you. Is it because Retina ain't been on? So you can't continue to pick and pick and pick, even though Nelson makes sure to jump in a box and mock her attempt and talk about a catfish that, bitch, you don't even know about because you tried talking about it in a fucking voice clip, and Nelson was not the one that fucking catfished her, dummy, unless maybe she was, you know. Also, Nelson, can you give up that rap, hoe? It started off as you talking about Faith. You know, you just went to AI, switched it up a little bit. Let's not talk about you, hoe. All right. You might not be on the registry at this moment because there was you probably in your plea deal, you got it to where you were only on it for a certain amount of time. But bitch, the fact remains you were on that bitch. So while you're talking about a 20-year motherfucking year old charge on Myrna Ho, your shit was less than 20 years ago. All right, bitch. All right. Y'all want to keep bringing up Retina's past from 11 motherfucking years ago? What were you hoes doing 11 years ago? I would love to know. Because this app wasn't around and we didn't fucking know Retina and we didn't know the story. And we also didn't know the fucking people. So the more y'all motherfuckers talk about it, the more you're disrespecting the, you know what I'm saying? The passed on. Go ahead, NJ. My bad.
No, I was just like, why does it keep showing my face? No, keep going. Keep going. You're good. I mean, I can play that clip real quick if you want me to play it. About her saying how she might believe how Smash's husband is a P3DO?
Yeah, then also too, if you have that clip available and ready, can you also play where she says that you know, the little story that Nelson likes to run around and say that Retina contacted Schmabuser. Could you play that after, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Nelson ain't gonna tell how, you know, she actually thought that it would be a relationship. It was a one night stand. You know what I'm saying? Got rejected, blamed another, or, you know, put false responsibilities on another man for 3 years, didn't find out, you know, the truth of who the pappy was until, oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, that's right. The adult registry. She got in trouble for, you know, taking meds that she's trying to clown Myrna for. Yeah. You forgot that, Nelson? You forgot? Did you forget that? You must have also forgot how you and your baby daddy's bond was so close, ho, so close. So motherfucking close. Yeah, nobody was breaking that up, ho. Not a soul was. Remember that. Okay. Okay. That's why I said, girl, you might as well just be motherfucking truthful. Okay, you a dick sucking hoe like the rest of them.
Yeah, I don't know if Myrna and Duff are in here, but yes, I did try looking into them. Not gonna lie, all my life didn't find shit on them. Bree asked me multiple times for their information. I got the text for that too. So Bree, quit trying to act like you don't want people's information because you do.
Oh,
You
girl, she said
also,
in there. Well, she said in there when Unknown was talked about in a warrant and some more shit. They talked on her kid and all that. But
yeah.
you know what
Oh,
I'm
there's
saying?
I got
Here's
a
my
clip of
thing though.
that.
Here's
I
my
got a clip
thing.
of that of her saying that
So get it.
I don't know if Unknown wants me to play it.
Yeah, play it.
Okay, I'm gonna play this one about Smash first.
Okay.
Well, yeah. They said she was posting kids until they posted her Malibu's kids, and then or to stop him from posting Malibu. Oh, Nikki said she was gonna post Malibu's kids, and just to stop it from being posted, they got Smash to stop posting kids or talking about kids. Some shit they had said. Basically, Smash goes harder for that old ass wench than she does for her own fucking family, her own husband that was called a fucking pedophile. Now I'm starting to believe your husband is a fucking pedophile.
Oh, do you need me to let me replay that end real quick? Hold on.
Was called a fucking pedophile. Now I'm starting to believe your husband is a fucking pedophile.
Oh. Now, can I also say this real quick, and then I promise I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let me just say this. First and foremost, NJ is not sucking my ass in no way, shape, or form. What NJ did though, when I asked her a fucking question, was she showed me the fucking proof. And here's the thing, she didn't show me the proof redacted, bitch. She showed me the proof with what she said as well. For one. For two, you know what I think is fucking sad? Sad as a bitch. For one, NJ is a very young, she's young. She's young as fuck. Like, I mean, let's be honest. She's fucking young as fuck. But y'all clowning her for her not being one way or another way too much, even though you guys know as fucking black women what it is in this world, in the fucking world we live in. You guys already know the stereotypes, the fucking slurs, the fucking systematic racism, the injustice, the fucking murderers that happen for nothing other than your skin tone. You know this shit. And yet, y'all motherfuckers are out here in Bree's Live. Or no, it was Jess's Live. I apologize. Talking about NJ and making claims that she's not black enough because she's biracial. What does that say about all the biracial children or all the biracial grandchildren that are to come or all the biracial people in the chat? What is that to say about them? Why aren't they able to embrace both of their fucking parents, cultures, and backgrounds?
I mean, I can't help that my dad abandoned
No,
me.
that's not
I
even
don't
nobody's
know.
business. That's not even nobody's business. That
Yeah,
you can't listen. You that right there. That ain't nobody's business, NJ. And I told you that earlier.
I
You
know.
don't
Yeah,
owe no
you're right.
explanation for that whatsoever, especially after motherfuckers ran around and tried to turn a saying or a fucking quote or whatever the fuck that was said. Girl, no, 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 no,
Yeah. Can I say one
because they're
thing?
not. No, 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 no. Mm-mm.
Queenie, I talked to you on the phone one time and you wouldn't shut the fuck up long enough. JC was on that call too. Sorry to bring you up, JC, but she was on that call too. You wouldn't shut the fuck up long enough for me to talk. So when I did get in the 5 sentences that I was able to get in, now I'm slurring and I'm heavily medicated. Bitch, I'm on Lexapro and Wellbutrin.
Also, too, though, girl. What's her name? JC. Yeah, she be lying, honey. She be lying
Yeah,
too.
yeah, she
I
be
mean,
too.
unless
She
she
be lying
shows proof
too.
of something, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, be lying. But yeah, I do think that that's crazy, Bree, for real, for real.
Yeah,
That she
And
even
Bree didn't
allowed
clear that
something.
up. I've talked to Bree on the phone multiple times. Thankfully, every time I've talked to her, besides once when I called to tell her that I was the one that dropped Queenie, someone else was on the phone with me. So someone can back up everything that I said. I'm not going to bring the other person up, but there's witnesses to everything that Bree said, just like her saying that she's not going to argue with dudes who take and the yeah, there was somebody on the phone that heard that too, Bree.
Yeah,
So
well, let's also talk about that real quick, real quick. Well, not that specifically, but the fact of what the fuck was the issue with me and Tommy being friends? I'm very curious about that. And I say that because, um, how the fuck you insert him in so much shit? Right? Like when you needed somebody to verify what you said or something like that, you inserted him. Or if you wanted to throw somebody under the bus and not Jess, you would throw Tommy under the bus. You know what I'm saying? How you and NJ would talk about like, I'm gonna go tell Tommy this or I'm gonna go tell Jess this and all the things to try to get me and Tommy into it or me to plant a seed that Tommy's some dirty motherfucker. I don't understand what that was like. What was the purpose of that? And this whole narrative that Bree, you keep trying to say about how they didn't even like Tommy. They cussed Tommy out. That. Bitch, you weren't even around when Tara held a live on Jess when me and Tommy did yell back and forth in a fucking box. And then we did go on text message. And I think we even talked on the phone and said what we had to say to each other. And then the very next live, it was cool. Good. But you keep making it seem like me and him, like we were never friends. Like we just all of a sudden got cool and close. Bitch, why do you think he didn't talk shit about me or Smash on the phone with you, ho? Because we've all been friends for how fucking long? I mean, that's the whole situation about Tommy's live that day. Why I was saying, bro, this shit wasn't even about y'all. But yet, Queenie and you took the opportunity to play, pause, and claim I was lying about shit. Whole time I was talking about the slot and bubbles and you know what I'm saying, HP, shit like that y'all weren't even around for. All right.
oh, do y'all want to hear a surprise one where she's talking about Bubbles and how whenever I think it was Cheeks posted Bubbles' 60th birthday, she was like, "What the fuck, bitch? You on here acting like you 30 years old and you motherfucking 60 years old, but you love Bubbles, right? But didn't you say everyone that you talk to, you say that you're using?"
I just got a text message, and let me tell you something, Cartel. Bitch, I'm not fully white. All right. So
Oh,
you
Cartel's
jumping up into
wild.
wait a minute. You jumping up into the box or the panel and saying not to let these white women. Let me tell you something, ho. You steadily bringing it to motherfucking race, and it ain't got shit to do with that, bitch. I'm talking about characters and motherfucking principles. Period. Point blank. For one. For two, if you're gonna come at me, for me, or speak on me in any type of way, derogatory or not, bitch, I'm gonna need you to get my motherfucking bloodline correct. Because I don't only claim one. All right. I talk about how proud I am of both my motherfucking parents. So if you're gonna address anything to do with me, bitch, you gonna add Hispanic, Mexican, Latina, one of them, because regardless if you want to fucking acknowledge it or not, bitch, that is a part of me, and we are here, and we ain't going no motherfucking where. You want to talk about some race shit, bitch? Let's talk about what the fuck is going on in 2026. All the children locked in motherfucking cages today, ho.
It's wild because Bree, you don't like Cartel either. Remember you saying that Cartel is just looking for a place to sit? And do you remember saying that Cartel is the reason that OG and Megan feel comfortable saying the shit that they say because she was sitting with them and allowing them to say that? Do you recall that? Or no?
Well, I'm gonna show you something for one, but for two, Cartel, I know you didn't I know you didn't miss the part where Smashley said majority or minority. I don't know what the fuck she said, but it ended up being another motherfucking live and another live after that. Anyways, I know I jumped in the box and asked, hey, I ain't trying to be ignorant, but what is TikTok's definition of minority? Because I was raised as a minority. I was raised as a minority, and not only as a minority, but to be motherfucking proud of being a minority, honey. So, when I call myself or anyone around me a motherfucking minority, I don't say that shit with shame, guilt, none of that. Because again, I was raised to be proud of being a motherfucking minority. Okay? So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, that you're a minority and you act like you ain't, bitch. I'm proud of it. All right. Okay. Now, Miss Ma'am, why you be trying to hate my honey? I mean, you be sitting in panels and places and spaces that motherfuckers don't even like you. Don't believe me? That's fine.
Cartel was also over in Tasha's live, just running her little mouth in the comments and in the live, and then tried to fucking play in my face like she wasn't doing that. Like, I'm good on all that, girl. Stay over there. You know, stay over there because that's just, it's messy, and I haven't been able to trust Cartel for a long, long time, anyways. If she never comes back to my live, it's not going to be a big deal to me. I don't really give a fuck. In fact, stay the fuck away. Just go. I could have kept going with her last night, but like, I gave up. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm done. I'm not going to fucking sit here and argue with you. Just let bygones be bygones, bitch. Stay somewhere else.
But see, in the nature of hate bonding, y'all motherfuckers don't give a shit. Y'all sit right next to the motherfuckers y'all hate and can't stand. That's wild. But yet, want to talk about other people. Okay. NJ is in my panel right now. Because not only did she didn't hide what the fuck she said as well, but she was honest, open, and transparent, for one. Something half of y'all motherfuckers can't do. Like, Virgo, you know, made it seem like you couldn't remember if you were in the April 26th live, right? Kool-Aid made a video, and guess what, honey? I do edit it with the screenshot of you in that live. And not only in that live, but defending Ratina. Ain't that about a bitch? But now that everybody else is against Ratina, here you come, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It's crazy. So crazy.
That's
This is
what's
what I was
crazy
talking about,
too.
running with the masses. See, here's the thing. NJ could leave this box today and be like, fuck HollyMae, I ain't never talking to that bitch again, and go off into the sunset talking nothing but shit about me. Guess what? It is what it is. You know why? Because neither one of us said or went under the demise that we were going to be cool, buddy, best friends, exchange phone numbers. None of that. None of that at all. But the way y'all motherfuckers did her and passed all the blame onto her, even shit that you blamed each other for, was very telling to me. Very fucking telling to me. I don't know if y'all realize this, but this shit has been done to me personally several fucking times. So I seen it immediately. Immediately. And as quick as NJ fucking jumped off the app, like she was fucking overwhelmed, scared, all the things, because people were coming at her left, right, from side to side, all that shit. I knew something wasn't right. I also know that NJ don't know all of us. She knows many of us, but not all of us. You know what I'm saying? So she definitely wasn't saying half the shit that y'all were claiming on her. Also, Jess, you must have clearly fucking forgot that you told me a lot of shit, and it wasn't NJ who you were blaming at the time, so that was very telling to me as well. Yes, hunty. Thank you.
But like I said, Jess called me that Tuesday morning and was like, I told you about Bree. I warned you, did I not? I warned you. And I said, yeah, girl, you fucking did. You damn right you did. Yes, you did. What's funny too is, I sent Bree a long voice memo explaining because she tried to put it out like Tommy had just told her all this shit that I had supposedly said, and she acted like I was just going to Tommy and just like, oh my God, bitch, you'll never guess what happened today. No, that's not what happened. I don't know. I'm not perfect, but I slip up and say things. Tommy's not an evil person. Tommy didn't bring any of the shit that I told him to the app, and I didn't tell him any of that out of malice. It was kind of like, oh, she's going through a lot right now. Something had just happened to da 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 da. And she made it out to other people like I was just calling him and just she messaged multiple people and said, were you a part of NJ setting me up? Girl, I don't know what the fuck you think this is, but I'm not in the motherfucking FBI. Nate, nobody set you up. You so motherfucking paranoid. You always talking about unknown, so paranoid. Bitch, you paranoid. Ain't
Girl,
nobody setting you up.
she thought Jess was setting her up. Also,
Yeah.
Sip.
Yeah, she did. Yes, she did.
Also, Sip, I don't know you, you don't know me, but we see each other around enough. Kind of like when I seen you in Queenie's box, and Queenie showed and proved to you that Bree was even questioning your blackness.
Yeah, she was. I got those texts
But
too.
here you
Yes.
go in her live, in her box, because, I
Oh,
don't.
Sip don't like me because
Oh, okay.
she got clocked the day that she tried to say that I was inserting myself and I wanted to be Queenie. No, babe, Bree inserted me because Bree texted me and told me not to tell Queenie that I dropped her because Queenie was trying to put a bug in her ear about me. That Queenie had reached out to her and said that I was talking shit on Bree months ago and said that I forgot what she said that I said. I got the text. I can show those. But I didn't insert myself. Bree inserted me. And I also didn't bring that to the app. You want to know who did? Loudmouth Bree. I wasn't going to say shit to Queenie. I had no problem with Queenie. I still don't. I don't even know why she was in that live. I don't have any fucking smoke with her. But Bree is the one who started that whole thing. So there's that. But Bree don't like you either. So that's wild.
I mean, Queenie showed and proved that. Well, now I don't remember if she showed and proved she don't like her, but she definitely questioned her race, which is a weird thing to do. But hey, that's just what she does, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Crazy,
no.
crazy,
So
crazy.
she begged me. So when I sent her those messages, when I sent her the voice recording of me explaining to her what me and Tommy had talked about, how it had been talked about, and how it was done with no malice. We had a conversation and then I dropped it. And then I was like, now wait a minute. You do the same shit. You threw me under the bus on live multiple times. You try to drag me in the middle of you and Tommy's shit after I fucking told you I'm not getting in the middle of that. I'm not getting in the middle of that. You also try to lie and say that you're so good friend. Me and you weren't as close as you make, just like you and Katie. You don't check on people. You're not friends with people. What's funny is after me and her, after I quit fucking with her, and that's another thing, Brie, I quit fucking with you, girl. I quit texting you back. You got mad because I used my cellular phone, my device that I pay for, to reach out to someone regarding a scammer, Ray, that you have in your group, and that you were cool with me reaching out to that girl. But then all of a sudden, it didn't make you mad that it would come back on Ray. What made you mad was you said, oh, this is going to come back on me. And I said, no, it's not. And you said, yes, it is. And guess what? Those people still haven't said shit about you because they don't give a fuck about you.
Can you
But,
can you show all the messages and stuff, please? Like green
yeah, what do you
screen
want me
while
to
you're
show?
talking? Whatever you're talking about.
All right.
I'm gonna go on mute. Well, I'll play a song real quick, and then I'll go on mute while you get the
Yeah,
little screenshot.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something too. Also, y'all motherfuckers know me enough to know I'm very sporadic. So I'm not very organized. Listen, sorry, I've been busy. Oh, NJ, just make sure that you screenshot them so you can see it on the screen.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
All right. Hello. Yeah, if this is your bathroom break, refill up on your waters, get your snack. All I ask is tap the live. That's it. That's all. Engage in the comments. Tap the live. If you're a troll and you got something to say, come to God. Cause you perfect. Also, I know that this live is going to be replayed, which is totally fine, which is also why I'm asking NJ to show what she's talking about. Because again, listen, I don't give a fuck who's cool with who's friends with where, who sits where, none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about it, but it's the principle. I don't give a fuck who I like and who I don't like. Not at all in the motherfucking slightest. All right? Not at all. Okay? I can call out your actions while defending your character in the same fucking breath. All right. I've always been that way. So again, even though I do not fuck with, nor will I ever, Malibu and Smash the way that Brie did her or them and spoke as if she was the victim beyond them. They just did so much to her. That was wrong. And here's my thing to the comment people. Y'all motherfuckers know that. Not one person spoke up. When when Amanda was being spoke on excessively, I do got to give it to Amanda's people because they definitely were in that chat trying to, speak up for her several times. Hey, that was what's up. Definitely was. I mean, to the point where somebody was even trying to get like them to replay Amanda Kay explaining what she was saying, just so that way people could be educated on another culture, on another ethnicity, race, all that. Because see, in the human world, in the human race, there's more than just one race in there, one culture in there. That's what makes the world beautiful. Is all why do we travel to fucking Puerto Rico, Mexico, the Bahamas? You know what I'm saying? Why do we do that? Oh, that's right. Different cultures. Different beliefs. You don't just get born one day and say, oh, you're Christian. No, honey. There's even different churches for different beliefs, for different religions. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So Amanda Kay definitely got some good supporters because they definitely were in there speaking up. But I'm talking about you other bitches. Y'all just sit there and don't say nothing. Y'all knew that was wrong. You fucking knew that was wrong because it wasn't too long ago when I'm pretty sure it was me who actually brought that up about motherfuckers talking shit about each other but now sitting with each other. Could have swore that was Bree, Smash, and Malibu who were screaming at the top of their lungs how they had a conversation and didn't give a fuck about what was said because they already spoke and forgave each other on that. Yet so easily forgot. Bree watched that April 26th live several times. I mean, I'm pretty sure quite a few people from Messy Talk went into Smash's live and told her, honey, you cannot control what another grown ass person says. What Ratina says ain't got shit to do with you. I'm talking about your response. Yet they didn't just get that out their asshole. No, they got that from watching and listening while Bree and Queenie were streaming and restreaming it. Can you at least be honest about that, Bree? I mean, that's something slight. You can't even be honest about that. Because that's weird. Kind of like the whole Bushes thing. Like I said, I'm not even talking about you claiming them bushes to get people to leave you be. Never once did I say, I can't believe she did that. No, 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 no. I don't fault you for that. I probably would have did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Had I not owned my shit and it be on Google that I own my shit, you know what I'm saying? I would have probably lied and said a bush was mine too. But what I would not have done was take that live to the motherfucking extreme of threatening fucking people that you knew and know weren't involved in a fuck thing. All they did was go into places and spaces that y'all motherfuckers didn't like. That you, Bree, didn't like. You threatened that you were going to put their kids and their families and where they actually lived in the moment, in the present, and their government names and shit. You threatened that. And you did it from a fucking lie. That's where the problem is. And if nobody can't understand that, then something is wrong with you. Wholeheartedly. If that's an okay thing, that off of a fucking lie, you go to the extreme of putting other people and children and all that shit in harm's way. Like, that's crazy to me. That's fucking crazy as fuck to me. Oh yeah, thank you for the likes and shit. She probably got a restriction. Listen, For real, Leather and Lace, I just seen that you came in here. I'm gonna tell you something. I still, to this day, I know crazy, right? To this day feel the way that I did about you way back then. So, this is a common, not a safe place. You get what I'm saying? Like at all. At all. Oh yeah, putting that label on too. Labels. Labels. Let's discuss labels. All right. And then I'm gonna be getting off in a minute. But labels. Virgo and comment cousins. Virgo and the comment cousins. All right. Smashes, comment cousins, Virgos, mine, Breeze, all not Breeze really, because Breeze people just be the same, like, I don't know, 10 fucking people, like her actual people. Same, well, 8 probably now. Same people, you know, that co-sign her dumb shit and delusional shit. So smashes, Virgos, mine, MJ as in Mary Jane, your comments as well. I'm talking to your comment cousins. Y'all motherfuckers, like, y'all were around. You guys were around because at one point we all, hear me loud and clear, we all of us sat together. I mean, when Brie and Queenie popped out back on the scene, you know how Brie likes to talk about that, how she was on Messy Talk and she wasn't messing with nobody over here. And all of a sudden her name was said or some shit, and that's what brought her over here. No, ho. No, you bitches came out of nowhere, held a fucking live, talking about shit from 2 years ago. I wrote on Reddit and was like, I know these motherfuckers are not about to be lying in no motherfucking live right now, or live right now. Y'all placed bets on who was going to be live, me or Ratina, that night. Right? Ratina deleted my comment or my post on Reddit because at that moment we were like, you know what, we're not going to go back and forth. Let them. And for a long time there, you bitches didn't get a response. All right. That's why I made the Easter basket video. Cause to me, I felt like y'all motherfuckers was dying here, you know what I'm saying, kicking up and rehashing old shit, and all that. Like, it was crazy to me. It was crazy to me. But I forgot where the fuck I was going with that. Oh, labels. Hold on, NJ, real quick.
No, you good?
Um, labels. You guys were all there. We all sat together, blah, 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 right? Gloria was a famous fucking streamer at that time for all of us. Kind of like Drama Talk was a blogger for all of us to get our clips and snips and shit. But you guys like to flip up, switch up, and run with the masses. Virgo, ma'am, you tried to spin a fucking situation, okay? A crazy situation, on Gloria, okay? And then you labeled her as if she was a P3 or she had P3 vibes. Now I'm gonna ask you real quick. Were you saying that because you heard Monster say that about Drama Talk, and that was like hearing a new word for you, so you had to use it to make sure you sounded a certain type of way? Like, I'm confused there because, bitch, huh? First off, uh the shit that you guys place under that label minimizes the shit that actually falls under that label. Where don't y'all understand that? You guys are minimizing real words that the real world needs. Like, people need those words and meanings and you know what I'm saying? Like, definitions in the real world. Like, we need that. To me, I feel like that's a necessity to live life. And I say that because um you're not, like, you don't want to be in the real world and a real situation happens, but you don't look at it in that manner because it wasn't a picture taken, or it wasn't a fucking little snippet of a recording from a park. You get what I'm
Yep.
saying? You don't want somebody to come to you in the real world and tell you what just fucking happened to them or what their child went or whatever the case may be. All right. And question it in a demeaning and dehumanizing way because that's the way TikTok does it. Well, TikTok said that X, Y, and Z. Y'all motherfuckers are literally like the crying wolf. The little boy who cried wolf, to where there's an actual situation that falls under the labels you guys are putting on people is gonna be looked over because y'all motherfuckers literally overuse them like accountability. Yes, Tommy.
I just want to address something you're talking about labels. Bree, why is it okay for you to tell people you're not going to argue with a bitch that takes D in their ass, like you're above me or I'm less than you because I take D in my ass? Like, to me, that is absolute bigotry. You're so quick to call somebody out for talking about minorities or trying to make you less than, but you gonna talk about, and I've heard not from NJ but from your other friends that you do like to use the F word and that you do like
Yeah.
to use the R word,
Mhm.
and you gonna talk shit about me dressing up like a woman, all that bullshit, whatever. It's
Yep.
whatever. But how you gonna get on here and play this victim for fucking weeks, months, while all this bullshit, everybody's against you, wah wah wah, poor me, I'm a victim in every fucking story, every fucking thing, and then you gonna get up here and talk about you and gonna fucking argue with the motherfucker that takes a D in their ass? And what do you want me to do? Give you the proof? Because, like, you know, you've for months now ran your motherfucking mouth talking about what I said about people that showed no proof. Not one fucking thing have you ever said about me. Have you showed any motherfucking proof? None of it. You ran your mouth, fucking tried to assassinate my character like I was some messy motherfucking bitch. You dismiss all your bullshit as if, oh, we were beefing. So it's okay for you to dog everybody, talk about everybody and all that bullshit when it comes to you fucking beefing. But if anybody says a fuck thing about your motherfucking sorry ass, it's a goddamn problem and everybody's gotta bow down and kiss your fucking ring. Fuck you. I may take a D in my ass, bitch, but my character will stand next to yours and on top of yours. You can never, ever in your motherfucking life lay your motherfucking track record next to mine and ever fucking compete. And whether I take 10 fucking dicks or one, bitch, you could never.
Now, Tommy, don't be talking to a female like that now. Come on. JK. JK. That's what she says, you know. Every time she wants to come at Tommy and come at Tommy and come at Tommy and come at Tommy. But then when Tommy snaps back, it's a problem. And her people have a problem. She also texted me the same day that she called Tommy. So this was all, so Bree, you set me up, bitch.
Also, Tommy was in that live about you, NJ. But here's the thing: again, they ran off a lot of what was said, hearsay from Bree's mouth to Tommy's ears. You, on the other hand, have shown and proven Bree's words out of her mouth.
Yeah.
Not out of yours. Not a fucking you do not got to get down. People are reporting, but you do not have to get down. Not versions of what they said. Kind of like the way that Bree tried to make it seem like you were the one that was talking all this shit about Tommy, only she read the shit to him and didn't give him the fucking proof. I wonder why. Cuz did she read her own words and just put your name under it?
Oh, Bree,
That's weird.
I've told Tommy, I've told Tommy and I will go through every fucking message I have. But not only that, you literally set all this shit up and then you want to sit in there but you're texting me 2 days before or the day before and saying, because I'm clocking the fuck out of you. See, that's another thing. She wouldn't answer the phone. I tried to call this bitch and she wouldn't answer the phone. But she's bad. She's a hard ass, right? She goes at bitches in real life, but you won't answer the goddamn phone. So I'm texting her and I'm clocking her and I'm saying, well, what about you doing this? And what about you doing this and this and this and this? And she's going, well, just let it go. Just drop it. I was going to hold a live on you and I didn't want to do that to you. So just drop it. But then you were involved in a live that Jess held when Jess was calling me 2 days before that talking shit about you. And you were talking shit about Jess too. You don't recall, you having your Discord on mute and you talking to Jess and letting us hear you talk to Jess, y'all's last conversation, and then you tried to lie and say that Jess tried to give you Retina's address, and Jess lied on me bad. Jess lied on me bad. But Jess didn't try to give you Retina's address, girl. You just made it out like that. But now that you're bestie, right?
Oh
Even though
yeah,
I
we
got
know that Bree's live. We know that. Also, can I just circle back to what Tommy was saying? I could have swore that not only did all of us women when we all sat together, but when once we like broke up, makeup breakups, all that shit. Once we all like broke up and went our separate ways and shit, I could have swore that each and every single one of us still would hold alive and bring up the fact how we are some freaky bitches in the sheets and things that we like and things we don't like and shit like that. We be having girl talk while we're live, each and every fucking one of us. All right. So I'm just asking seriously, what makes it different? Like, what makes it different? Real shit. I mean, you argue with bitches who take it in the booty.
I want to
You argue back and forth with bitches who not only take it in the booty but suck it right after, bitch. You probably
yeah.
one of them, ho.
Mhm.
So what the fuck was that? See, that's my thing. Here's what I don't understand. So many people want to swear up and down that they're all for the LGBTQ and all the things like that when they're cool with somebody, but the second that they're not, all of a sudden that's used as a dig, a slur, whatever the case may be, right? Or they're less than. I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel this way. But when it comes to specifically gay men, or gay women, but specifically gay men. I know more gay men who can build me a motherfucking house without breaking a fucking sweat because they don't want
Same.
to fuck up their makeup. All right.
Same.
Than I do a grown, the fucking man who sags his pants and looks like the motherfucker off TV that you just want to fuck because you see him and he look good, smell good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can tell you motherfucking gay men who fucking can build a whole fucking compound of houses, fucking build communities that are beautiful and welcoming, ho, that are more of a man than who the fuck you lay down with.
Mhm.
All right. I could even tell you about same sex couples, women and male, who are fucking better humans, better parents, better all of it. You know why? Because they appreciate life more than others. Why? Because
Yep.
the struggle they went through, it does not come less to anybody else. So I'm just curious what the fuck that comment made or meant at all. Like, I don't get it. I mean, that's the same thing like that happened in the FWA live, as if Tommy was letting the fuck.
I think it's weird that she talked to Tommy just an hour after texting me and saying, "NJ, I know we not talking right now." Yeah,
Tommy, say that out loud. Please say that out loud. Say that shit out loud with motherfucking fucking pride, proudness. Say that shit out loud.
I'm very fucking proud of it. I kept a motherfucking man for 18 and a half years, and if cancer hadn't have taken him,
Mhm.
we'd be going to our death till us part.
Mhm.
Not fucking 10, 20 men. Not to say I wasn't a hoe in my motherfucking life, but I bet you, motherfucker, when you lay your head down at the end of your life, you are never going to be able to say you kept one for 18 and a half fucking years.
Mhm.
We already up there in age, bitch. Listen. It'll be a miracle if me and my husband say 20. All right. So that ain't a dig. That ain't a jab. That ain't a what you thought you were doing to Tommy. No, that's just the facts and realities of the shit. All right.
Um. So can I say something real quick? I didn't watch Jess's live. I'm not gonna watch it because I'm not gonna listen to a bunch of people that don't know me say shit about me that's not true. But I did hear, Tommy, I don't know if it's true, that you said that I had you listen to a Discord call with Leslie. That's not true. I did have him listen to the one with Ray, and Ray, you lied. You said that you would have clocked me, but you were hiding from your boss at work. Babe, you were on lunch break in your car with your friend, and Tommy can confirm that. And you also multiple times told me, it's okay. It's okay. I love you. I love you. It's okay. It's okay. But he never listened to a disc. I told him what Leslie had said, but he never listened
Wait a
to a
minute.
Discord. I don't know. That's just what I heard.
Yeah, I did hear that Discord call.
I never had you on a Discord call with them.
Was you playing a recording of it? Because they were all talking in the background and I could hear everything being said. I heard Leslie take up for Bree twice.
I remember telling you that Leslie took up for Brie. I remember telling you that.
No, I was on the phone with you when that call was all happening because you muted me to respond on the call.
I don't recall that. Was it right after the Ray call?
It might have been before or after, but it was, yeah, same day.
I'm gonna have to look. I didn't know if that was true or not. I couldn't recall, but I heard that and I was like, wait a
You're
second.
probably just getting the calls mixed up before a motherfucker runs with, oh, see, she's lying. Because, people like to dig and try to make it seem some type of way to
Yeah.
discredit somebody. It was probably a different call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
know
I did hear that Discord call.
he definitely was on the call about Ray because I don't trust Ray. Bree knows that. Bree tried to make it out like me and Ray were friends. Oh, girl, no, Ray is scammer. Ray, what'd you do with that Thanksgiving money? Because I know someone that personally donated to you, and they can show their Cash App. And what did you do with it? You never said thank you. You never said nothing. So I did have him listen to that call, and
So
you lied.
Ray said that she was gonna let you have it or some
Yeah,
shit.
she said that she was going to chew my ass out, but she was at work hiding from her boss. Now, can you confirm that, please?
No, that's not true.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's not true. But then she turned around and was crying and told the whole story about never mind. I'm not gonna get into all that about her other
Yeah.
friend and all the drama. But yeah,
Yeah.
no. She was telling you everything was okay and yada hooty and she loves you and all that good shit. That's a face ass lie.
Also, Bree, you weren't upset that you got mad because I reached out to KDOT. But you got mad because you said it's going to come back on you. You didn't get mad about the race situation. Matter of fact, you said that you would talk to KDOT, but you wouldn't talk to Leslie. And then you said, "Oh, I can't leave you listening to a thing these people have to say. They're racist."
Can you grab those
KDOT?
screenshots real quick?
Yeah. Hold on.
Thank you. And while she does that, that's kind of sounds like when Malibu and Smash weren't actually mad over Rotina's comment. Also too, Virgo, before you run with it, girl, before you run with it, I didn't insert myself into shit. I'm not trying to insert myself into shit. For my insertation, and no, that's probably not a word, bitch, but if you want to take the time to look it up and let me know. Smash, you can thank her for that. Because see, on a situation I wasn't around for, I was knocked the fuck out, next to my husband that don't like me, works all day and all the things. I was cuddled up next to him. I wasn't rubbing my feet, I was rubbing his. You get what I'm saying? Maybe we were bumping uglies. I can't remember specifically, but so I wasn't there. Yet you, after you were called out on your delayed reaction and response, and then your lack of responding and shit, you tried to throw me into it by trying to overly come at me. And when that didn't work, you then started to dehumanize OG and Megan, two of your friends. And then tried to go into Southern's live and fuck with her about race. Yeah. And try to be like the spokesperson of the white community on racism. And yet, when you were asked a question about something being said to a white woman, you said, and I quote, "I'm not offended, so that's not racist. I don't see that as racist because that doesn't offend me. But if it offends you, then that's not a them problem, dumbass."
Let me
Because you're
clarify
not
something,
offended
Leslie.
does not mean that was not racist. So while you were trying to be a spokesperson for racism of the white community, you should have been educated on all sides. I guess maybe hopefully you bought a different book for your husband than you read before you went on this I'm against racism shit. Also too, I asked in Petty's live, obviously, the troll that came in to bring up Ratina didn't see the question because Petty ended too quick. I asked what book you bought for your husband for that education, so that way I could buy it for Ratina, so that way y'all motherfuckers could stop bringing that shit up the way you guys stopped bringing Smash's husband and her response to that up. Y'all still talk about Megan's. So I'm trying to buy them some books, and preferably the one that Smashley bought for her husband, because clearly that's the book to get, you know? So thank you in advance. Okay, go ahead, Jamie or Tommy.
Well, real quick, let me just clarify something to Leslie. I don't have the proof of it, but I did ask Bree because I could not remember Leslie exactly. Um, in the last few months, I started listening and hearing, I was like, I know her voice. I don't really know where she's at or where she came from. And when me and Bree had our 3-hour conversation, I asked her, I said, what I was asking her about the NJ, reason why she didn't want to get involved with that. And she specifically said, I ain't fucking with them because they're racist. I didn't want to be a part of that. She absolutely said you were racist. There's a Bible laying next to me in this bed. I'll put my hand on it if I need to. But I promise you, she absolutely said you're a racist. So if she tells you that she didn't say that, she's a motherfucking lie.
Oh yeah, she said you racist. Hold on, let me bring these texts up. Sorry, Jamie.
Okay, while you bring those up real quick, and while you said sorry to Jamie, let me just say I think it is fucking hilarious that the time that Ratina went into a live, I think it was Gloria streaming a live, Ratina like Gloria grabbed a box so Ratina could say what she had to say, right? And yet Sip, you're in here and reading the chat and letting play-by-plays be known, yet not one request. That's wild. Anyways, go ahead, Jamie.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a comment of what was said yesterday in Virgo's live that people have reported back to me. I didn't realize that I had gone into Virgo's live. I was going through my FYP. I heard some ruckus on my front porch. I threw my phone and took off running, and my elderly cat was killed by my neighbor's dog. But you know what?
Oh my
Bree
god.
called me out in that live and called me messy, Virgo, snark, and HIJKLMJ. I have not commented on none of your shit. You people are crazy.
I'm
All
so
of you
sorry,
are
Jamie.
crazy.
I'm sorry, Jamie. I am so
My
sorry.
elderly cat goes out once a day for his sun-time nap, and those dogs jumped over my fence and tore my cat up. But I threw my motherfucking phone, and when I threw my damn phone, it went into Virgo's live. Believe me, bitches, I don't want to be in your damn live. You are nothing but trash, all of you. Trash. Throw yourselves to the damn wind, bitches, because I could care motherfucking less about any of y'all. Any of you. Virgo, Snark, HIJKLMJ. I
Also,
don't give a fucking rat's ass about any of you. And let me tell you something else. Yes, I just turned 61 fucking years old, and you bitches wish you looked like I did at fucking 61. If you make it there.
period. Also, Jamie Giles, uh, what the fuck, or get out of here, Jamie Giles, or whatever the saying is. I can't remember at this very moment, but it'll come to me.
Snark.
Yeah, that's when that happened. What, like a year ago? She wasn't in there being messy. She got called out by Snark because she is a frequent person and supporter of us over here, and she accidentally showed up in Snark's live like a year ago, didn't say anything, and immediately was called out by Snark. So after that, we just all started saying that. So Jamie Giles was never called or called out like that because she was messy. Bree, just like you keep trying to run around and say that me and Tommy weren't friends and all of a sudden we're close and you think it's so weird and all that. Also, while I'm talking, Here's the proof. Take your screenshots. But me and Tommy, you weren't around for Tara's live. I can't remember if I said this or not, but you weren't. So you don't know the day and a half me and Tommy went back and forth, not only on the live, but in text message. After that day and a half, we were good. We were fucking good. All right. I've always been cool with Tommy. Tommy's always been cool with me, and anything that anyone has said behind anyone's back, best believe we either said it to each other first or we said it immediately after. Which is why I laugh when motherfuckers try to come and tell me that Tommy said, because honey, if I can't see it in my message with him or recall my ears hearing it from him, I know you're bullshitting. That's why when I ask you bitches for proof, I don't never get it.
And the
I
reason
mean,
I do not get into their boxes is because they mute you, they block you, what the fuck ever. So right now, Bree, if you're streaming, you're hearing me say, I'm not a messy bitch, but I can be.
Jamie, she's streaming because she's been, from what I've heard, she's been on live all day, which is pathetic and sad. So of course she's streaming because she has nothing else to do. Of
Also,
course she
I'm just
is.
gonna say this, since she is streaming, I don't give a fuck who likes who sits with who, or none of that shit. All these comments that Bree and Sip and all you guys are making, over there, like, if y'all motherfuckers in the chat for real can't, like, if you guys can't see the shit for yourself already at this point, it's crazy to me. Also, Bree, you owe a lot of people an apology, but since you guys only like to, apologize to the friends of yours, are you gonna publicly, sincerely, since that was a big thing with Malibu, sincerely apologize to Smashley, Malibu, Virgo, Queen of Blessings, uh, all of them? Also, who was it? Was it Rizz? Was it Ray, or was it Raid that she was talking about? Their children got taken away. Who was she talking about?
That was actually Purple Rain Gracie.
Oh, okay.
But she was
She
talking
she
about,
deserves. Wait a minute, because we're not gonna tell that story. But that is her. The Purple Rain lady's story. But she
right.
deserves an apology as well, bitch. You gonna publicly apologize to them the way that you so comfortably demanded apologies from, I don't know, Amanda K, Malibu, Smash, Ratina. You gonna publicly apologize to all of them?
Well, I was going to say, she also said Ray, she did say stuff about Ray's kid getting a referral, and she was like, bitch, I'm not a motherfucking doctor. And she was like, I knew Ray wasn't going to go nowhere. I got those texts too. Hold on.
That's the thing I don't get. Like, how are you gonna sit over there in these spaces now and tell these people that I said something dirty, make up shit that you have no proof of, that I said something dirty about them, when you actually did talk shit about them, and act like, oh, it was because we were beefing. So it's okay if you do it. Like, it's excusable if you use, oh, we were beefing excuse. That's some bullshit. You're a fucking coward ass bitch.
Exactly. I guess she got Queen of Blessings in the box right now. Is she publicly apologizing to her about speaking on her addiction, and the reason she doesn't trust her is because she's always high? You gonna apologize for that? You gonna apologize for talking about how annoying she was, and you didn't want people to tell her that you guys were talking because you didn't want her to think that something was going on with y'all? You didn't even have enough guts to say you didn't want to be her friend because she fucking annoyed you. You gonna apologize? She's sitting right next to you. You ain't even got a tap bar to apologize to that one. You gonna do that? What about Farrell? You gonna tell Farrell what you said about her? How scary she is and shit? You ain't gonna tell her that? You gonna apologize for that at least? Publicly or privately? I mean, you out here demanding apologies from everybody else to be public, so I mean, it would only be fair for you to do it publicly. But hey, different strokes for different folks, obviously. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm getting tired as a motherfucker. you know what? Whether you text, whether you voice chat, whether you motherfucking say it on a live, whatever the case may be, when you lie on somebody, the truth always gonna come out. What's done in the dark comes to fucking light. And at the end of the day, there are actual people that don't give a fuck. If you lie on me, bitch, I'm telling on all of us. Smash likes to talk about Retina don't want to bring those messages out because wasn't it HollyMae and Malibu that were the most active in there? That would be like throwing her best friend under the bus. Honey, I've done said it plenty and many a times. I'm not just grabbing clips to make it look some type of way or sound some type of way. Not
Hold
at
up.
all, not whatsoever. The
Hold up.
reason why, hold on.
Breeze.
The reason why certain clips and snips are being shown or played by me, HollyMae, is because it's pertaining to what the fuck I'm talking about. If we want to hold a live from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., I will play every single motherfucking message from the time we said, hello, my name is ho. And I put that on my son.
Breeze looking at Zeta's Facebook page right now. Ain't that
Let me
funny?
go
Because
ahead and say,
how
I
many
sent
clips?
her Zeta's. I said, "Is this Zeta?" Because she kept on about Zeta, 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 Zeta. Her name. I'm not gonna lie. Her name's on her profile. So I said, "Is this Zeta?" And she said, "Yeah, that's her." And I was like, "Oh shit." So nice try, Bree.
But
I'm
you
saying
keep
too
things
many
on the
times
app though.
motherfuckers are too comfortable thinking that a motherfucker ain't gonna say, yeah, bitch, I said this, that, and the third. And I'm gonna
I
tell you
did.
something. This is a common place, not a safe place. So I mean, if people feel a type of way, finding out, yeah, NJ said this, or yeah, Tommy said that or did that, or yeah, Holly said this or said that, and y'all motherfuckers feel a type of way, nobody's stopping you. Everybody got a right to be like, hold up, bitch, you didn't even fucking know me. Why would you do that? Or whatever the case may be.
100%. 100%.
But
You
here's the
damn
thing.
right.
Here's the huge difference that I am going to point out. There's people that will fucking speak the fuck up and tell the truth on all of it and not leave people in the fucking dark to have a window open for somebody else to take it and think it was about them to create and kick up more shit. And then there's people who literally show it all and say it all, even the shit they said. Because at the end of the day, when you're telling the truth, it don't matter who the fuck looks better than the other. Nobody is fucking innocent. There's not a villain. There's not a fucking victim.
Yeah, I won't lie and say
Everybody
that I
is
haven't had an
wrong.
opinion about
There's just
people.
different levels to it. Some people have no lines they won't cross. Some people have no boundaries they won't stand on. Some people will toss their whole motherfucking moral compass out the window. And some people ain't changing for a fucking social media app.
I have absolutely had opinions on people, but it's okay because we were beefing.
Right. If that excuse is gonna fly with
Right.
everybody else, then let it fly the fuck over here. Y'all bitches wouldn't have a motherfucking live showing who you really are if you guys would leave people the fuck alone for where they sit. Instead, you bitches hold lives 24 hours a motherfucking day taking shifts and shit. And I ain't knocking it because that once upon a time we all used to do that. What I am knocking though is the way that y'all motherfuckers pick apart people, pick apart situations that all of us were around for to twist it to make it seem a different type of way. You fraudulent assholes. No, girl, you're good. I'm about to end because I got to be up early in the morning. You guys know it's Sunday.
Yeah, we can keep this going later. For some reason, because I'm
Here's my
not
thing.
like,
Here's my thing, NJ. Real shit. Real shit. Here's my thing. We ain't got to keep going to hold alive every fucking day to have this as fucking content because at the end of the day, the shit gets boring, old, and played out. All I'm
yeah,
asking, and I hope all anybody else is asking, is stop fucking lying, bitches. Stop putting false shit on people. Stop putting false blame on people. Stop making it seem like you bitches are any better than anybody else. And stop trying to run around the motherfucking app and regulate a bitch when y'all motherfuckers did the same shit, if not worse, if not did something similar at all. Again, there's levels to it. I can't call you out for calling me a bitch when that's like my fucking word. I call everybody. Just like the whole only one community goes through shit in the real world. No, honey, it's several. Okay?
No, Bree, you didn't try to be quiet, girl. You participated in that live, you lying ass bitch. Like you are fucking insane.
She
I
calculated.
literally will show my shit. I'm not redacting my shit. So I'm not trying to be friends with these people. I'm not up in smashes. I'm not up in Kendra's ass. I'm not up in whoever Virgo's ass. You are, boo. So
And
please
all
play
for
my
the
stuff.
common shit. Or all for the common enemy. That's it. That's all. That is
Yeah.
it. That is all. She's only doing it for what? To go after fucking Retina.
And she's a perpetual fucking victim.
Victim.
Perpetual
Exactly.
victim in
Yeah.
every fucking way, every way. Everybody does her wrong. She can shit on people, throw people on the bus that try to support her, find a fucking reason to be paranoid and act like they fucking done something to her. They're horrible people. They're fake people. They're messy people. But she can dog everybody on the fucking back end, and that is
Mm-hmm.
perfectly okay. She's a fake manipulating motherfucker. End of
Yep.
story.
And very, very, very fucking calculated, which is why she stayed silent or mute majority of the times in Queenie's live, because she was letting Queenie talk all the shit she was
Yes.
talking, so that
And
way
using
when
her.
motherfuckers would call it out, just like when Tasha Mack would be in her fucking box when she was saying that white people were mistaken, all of that, she stayed quiet, and then she came on and was like, whoa, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on, and then handled it on the back end. But they all expected motherfuckers to go on the front end for situations they weren't around. Fuck you. Fuck you. At the end of the day, fuck you. Okay?
When are you gonna
You
tell Tasha that you were the one that said you were gonna check her, not Queenie? Queen and fuck Queenie. But Queenie didn't say that, girl. You said that. You said, I'm gonna have to check Tasha for what she said in my live. Queenie didn't say that, boo.
oh,
That was
also,
you.
who was Rocco? Cozy husband, Cozy gamer. Who was that?
Oh, that's Liz. Hold on. I
But
don't know
wait,
why. I'm trying to redact the I'm trying to not what I said and what she said, but it was a group text, and I'm not because she keeps trying to text someone and be like, NJ showing our messages. Yeah, baby, I'm friends with her. She knows.
also
Nice
too. No,
try.
no, no. I'm saying, who do y'all remember her as? Because I remember her as
A black
somebody.
woman.
What was that?
A black woman.
Okay. I was just
Or
making
at
sure I
least,
wasn't going crazy.
yeah, and Bree knew. Bree knew.
Hmm.
I
But
can keep going.
right, but that's what
Um,
I'm saying. Listen, tell all we're saying is tell the fucking truth. Leave motherfuckers alone. Stop questioning where the fuck they're at. Let them go where the fuck they want until you pay their motherfucking bill. And also too, stop trying to throw the blame on other people. All right, stop trying to throw the blame on other people and then questioning their fucking their skin tones and shit and where they how they grew up and shit like that. Stop doing that and stop. Cause stop. If anybody watches The Mormon Wives, I just told NJ this today. If anybody watches The Mormon Wives from here on TikTok, Taylor and all them, y'all motherfuckers need to pay attention to Layla on there real quick. Real quick. Because Layla very much so let you know how it is and what it's like to grow up as a biracial child in a white community. To the
well,
point where she got sick. She got herself sick,
yeah.
almost
And
unaliving sick, because she
yes.
was trying to fit in to a space that she was too good for. And I
Yeah.
say that because again, there was a lot of fucking shit that she went through, and it all explains it in there. So I'm gonna need y'all to go watch that because listen, everybody's so fucking focused and hyper fixated and consumed on TikTok, and you know what I'm saying? It's a TikTok thing, so it won't be hard to fucking find. Just go look up Layla from Mormon Wives. All right, because exactly how she was treated was exactly how the fuck you guys did NJ in that live.
Yeah, and they have no idea. I opened up to a few of them and was like, "Yeah, I didn't know. Like, I wasn't. I was raised in Arkansas with my dad wasn't around, so I was raised in an all white community. So, people would call me slurs. I
And
what
that's
I
not your fault. That's not your fault though. How the fuck are you gonna be criticized, clowned, came at, ripped apart for something you couldn't control? None of us could control how the fuck we were raised. And we
right.
don't owe anybody no fucking explanation. But I for real do gotta go to sleep.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
and
lie.
let me just say, Bree, you're the problem, babe.
Definitely are. Tell the truth,
You're
ho,
the
or else more
problem.
shit's just gonna keep being shown and told and all that.
Yeah, I
All
didn't
right.
even play the clip with where you talked about Bubbles and the other clips that I
Andrew.
got. Andrew, yeah.
Oh, Leslie wanted a box. Go ahead, Leslie. My bad. Is she still in here? Oops. No, go ahead. You can jump up real quick. Yes, I'm bored.
Oh, I can play that Andrew clip real quick after Leslie gets done.
Sip, I hate to break it to you, but my new name cannot be Layla because I hate to break it to you again. I don't run around in blackface. I also don't run around and disrespect the fuck out of black women to pretend or claim that I am a black woman. Whether she is biracial or not, she still is a black woman in my eyes. So no, my new name is not Layla, honey. That's
Leslie must be on
disrespectful as
private
fuck
because
to
I'm not
Layla
seeing her.
herself. Ho.
Oh, her and Sip gonna be up till fucking 5 a.m. screaming at they damn phones. God damn, that must be miserable.
Yeah. That we're not doing that. I don't play into that. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. Real life, TikTok pretend life, you ain't doing that. That was a very disrespectful thing to do or say, not to me, bitch. That wasn't a dig or an insult to me, bitch. That was a dig and an insult to Layla herself. As I just explained, she is a biracial black and white woman, honey.
So during Jess's live, when the topic was NJ and Tommy was in the box, OG was in the box, Bree was in the box, I was in the box, and I forgot who else was up there. There was a troll account that came in, and the troll account was saying, Bree, you're sitting in the panel with all these people you caught racist, yada, yada, yada. Several comments were made. Well, Bree started responding to them in the chat. So because Bree was responding to them, she said, and I stand on what I said. I said, wait a minute, Bree. So you've called me a racist. And she said, oh, um, yeah, I never called you that. Well, then her and OG got into it, blah, blah, blah. So then she goes to MJ's live and said that it was a setup, that we set her up by that
Everybody
troll
sets us
comment
up.
coming in there, that we should have never responded to a troll comment. Leslie, you know you don't respond to troll comments, but she was in the comments responding. And I have those screenshots and I will be posting those. But I've asked and begged. I've not spoken on anyone saying the N word because you all know my history. You all know I said it both ways with the A and the R in educational conversation. I said it. I can't take it back. But I have begged you. I have begged this app to stop with the racial jacket that you put on me because my daughter one day is going to have social media and she's going to hear the ignorance spewed from your mouths. I have never disrespected Bree on this app. I've never disrespected anyone on this app unless they came at me and mine. And as far as that screenshot of her saying that I sit with Leslie Dawn sits with Retina, well, you know what? I'm going to say it again, like you tried to use last night, Bree. You can't kick a dog but so many times before that dog yells. And y'all kicked that child. Y'all kept kicking her and kicking her, speaking on her child, speaking on her past charges, speaking on her mental health, speaking on her addiction. You kept on
Mm-hmm.
kicking her.
Mm-hmm.
I reached out to her because you know what I saw? I saw a daughter grieving for her father one day. She posted a video and a song. So I reached out to her. I don't hate Retina. I just don't align with some things that Retina does. But y'all need to get off of her because y'all are bullies. And Bree, you want
Mm-hmm.
somebody to be racist so bad that it's something that is set in your mind that everybody around you is a racist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Keep
not the
talking.
one. Because let me tell you, I'm raising a black queen. So while you're calling her mama a white bitch, I'm raising a black queen.
Yeah. To say also, Bree, where's all this proof that I don't even know what the fuck a VPO. I don't know what that is, but apparently I got your info and I got kids in your phone, your kids in my phone. So where's that proof? And also, are you going to talk about how you do sit with Ray, who had someone's kids in her phone? Oop.
And
And you
she
also,
did, and Ray did.
yeah, yeah, and you also going to talk about how she wanted to cry and say they called CPS on me. No. Someone called a welfare check on you because you threatened your life, and they kept those screenshots, babe. Ray, they
And
kept those screenshots.
CPS was already involved with Ray when she came around us.
Yes, they were, and she lied twice. First she said that it was the school, and then she said that the school called on her. So which one is it, Ray? And where's
And,
the Thanksgiving money?
and I also want clarification on what was said. Did she say that she's not going to argue with the man that takes dick in the ass?
Yes, she did.
So
She also said the F slur.
so that's demeaning a gay man? Is that what I'm taking?
Well, she also said that Tommy's a man. She ain't gonna argue with a guy who's how'd she say it? A man, woman at the night and a man during the day. And then she tried to fucking flip that into something about respecting men. Okay, Brie. Okay. All right.
Is that the problem, that Tommy is more man than you will ever get?
Yeah, that's the problem. She
It,
was
it,
mad because me and Tommy kept talking and Tommy cut her off. She couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it.
okay. Well, either way, Bree, I will be posting the video of the screenshots. You do owe MJ an apology for lying to her over on her panel that day. You owe me an apology for being a liar to me and about me and to me.
Yes, she does.
I've got the proof. I did not speak with the troll account until you were conversing with the troll account in the chat, and you said you stood on what you said. So get your facts straight, because if anything, what I've learned on this app, you always have receipts. And I do have those receipts, and I have the whole screen recording. I've never called you a black bitch, but y'all sure have called me a white bitch.
Yes, they have.
And racist, you've never called me racist, right, Bree? That's what you said. But you can start now. That's what you said. That's what you said in MJ's live. I've never called Leslie racist, but I can start now. That's what you said. So you lied to MJ and you lied on me and to me.
Can you green screen the a screenshot of where she called Leslie a racist?
Yeah. She also said K Dot was, no. No. K Dot's a better friend than you will ever be, girl. I'm sorry. Me and you were never friends. I don't know what you delusional. You tried to make it out like I was friends with Ray too. Girl, no. I talk shit about Ray with you all the time. You also said you wouldn't give Ray your phone number because you weren't that fucking crazy, and that you gave Vipes your phone number and that she blew up your fucking phone all the time to the point where you had to tell her, cool it. But that's your bestie. You also said I was involved in that Lexus shit. No, girl. No. Nope. I even messaged Cassie and said, I don't think this is what it is, but you let your little three friends blow that out of proportion, so you attacked another black woman with special needs. Yes. And then you were mad, not because you made yourself act like a fool on live. You were mad because, well, now they're on Reddit saying that I was attacking an autistic woman. Yeah, because you did, bitch. Instead of getting off a live and checking the facts, you just assumed. And then you blamed it on the people that sent you the shit. No, that was on you to check that shit, but you didn't check it. You
Bree,
didn't check it.
Are you mad that I'm not racist? Are you mad that so many people that you put that jacket on are not racist? Is that what's wrong here? Because I've begged for it to stop. You had your time and your voice, now I'm going to have mine.
Leslie, what happened? For one. For two, I ain't never taken back or backpedaled on a fuck thing I said about Megan or OG. What I did, however, do and say was it was wrong how Smashly was joining along with y'all to dehumanize the fuck out of them. Because irregardless on how people walk around in this world, you don't have to sit or be friends with them. That's a choice. Smashley chose to continue to be friends with them, as well as Cartel chose to be cool with OG. But then when you were going at him, all of a sudden, Cartel and Smash emphasized on the characteristics of Megan specifically and on shit that OG has said. Okay? Again, I can call out people's actions, separated from their fucking characters. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And the way y'all motherfuckers were going around dehumanizing two people who were just welcomed in fucking live spaces and places the day before, wild to me. Kind of like Andrew's your brother, right? He's your homie, right? You love him oh so much, right? Yet Shannon was welcomed in spaces and places with you, laughing, kikiing, and how funny she was. You made that comment. You said how Shannon was funny, right? I'm not saying you lied about that or not. I'm not saying nothing like that. She could be funny all she wants. But it was the end of the world when Smash and Ratina, even unknown, said that Megan has her funny moments. The app was about to blow up after that. Yet, you said it about Shannon and it was okay and fine and dandy. Because at that moment, y'all were hating on the same people. That's what that was. Mm-hmm. Looked past the blackface comment, looked past Smashley's husband, looked past all of it, looked past the fucking lack of a response that Smash, and I don't know if Malibu was in that live that day, in that box. I'm not sure. But even her, how many days did it take for her to get in a box and cry? You didn't never think that was weird? The moment, the how many days, okay, how it went from they wanted to have a conversation with Ratina, they weren't going to drop Ratina, but they didn't agree with what she said, blah blah blah, to a couple people from Messy Talk, you, Rissa, and Cartel in Smashley's box for Malibu to say all that in a box with tears in her eyes. Y'all didn't, that wasn't like a what the fuck moment. I mean, you know what? I digress. I fucking digress. Also, too, I'm not saying, insinuating, or anything like that Virgo set Smash up that day that she replayed that April 26th live. I'm not saying nothing like that, but what I am gonna say is Virgo, you were in Smashley's lives. My lives. When Bree and Queenie were replaying those lives. Also too, you said that you wanted to show where all of this started. Well, then you would have went back to November. Okay. Because Bree specifically always talks about it started in November. So that's where you would have started the lives from, honey. Okay. Okay. Also, NJ, did you find that screenshot
Which one?
where she was talking about Leslie?
Yeah, I showed it.
Oh, let me see, because I didn't see it.
Okay.
I just got a quick question, real quick. I had looked back on the YouTubes from the past and all that, and I seen like majority of y'all was real cool and everything. So it seems like to me that when y'all fell out, that's when a lot of people turned racist. So I mean, was they not racist when all y'all was joining panels and all that kind of stuff? When all y'all was cool, you know what I mean? Like, did we not pick up on the racist stuff then? That's my question.
Right. I mean, it's just like with FWA, she was so offended afterwards saying, "Oh, well they were calling her a gorilla and making fun of her and calling her a monkey girl. You sat right there and was laughing and doing the same thing."
I mean,
So
when
how
Martina put that green screen up about it's Monday, is it too early with the gorilla on the bike or whatever? That was not nobody calling nobody no fucking gorilla. That was a damn meme, and Bree was in those lives. She was still cool with Petty at the
yes.
time. Didn't find an issue with it. Instead, stood up for the fact that no, nobody was calling FWA a fucking gorilla. But different strokes for different folks. And if people are cool with people, they will go with whatever narrative. Can you show the one where she was calling her a racist? I mean, that one, she
Girl, it's
definitely
definitely worth it, to
insinuates
be
that
honest with
shit.
you. And I definitely think you should.
But hold on, I am gonna
Well, give
end
me
though,
just
for
a
real, for
second.
real. Um, but yeah, you guys can have a good night. I mean, if we gotta go live again, we can definitely go live again. But the point of all of this, like, we don't need to keep going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are saying stop lying, and it will be what it is, right? And apologize to all them people the same way you were demanding them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. All right. Everybody have a good
Was that the
night.
one that I showed? Okay.
Thanks for the
Okay.
gifts, y'all. Have a good night.
Have a good night. I'm surprised you're still up. All right. Have a good night, you guys.
Oh, girl, I had to get myself together.
All
See
I'm
y'all
saying, and
tomorrow.
people that are watching, window licking, and all the things like that, and are in here just to be nosy or whatever, open your fucking eyes. For real. Like, I don't give a fuck who you support. The truth should be above all of it. Because at the end of the day, y'all motherfuckers just sitting and going along with these false ass narratives and shit. Only just goes to show that y'all motherfuckers are that much of a follower. Real shit.
Can I
Because if you can't stand up for something that, like, that's you're literally doubting your own intelligence in that moment. To me, good night. All about the tea.
can I say one more thing whenever you're done?
Oh, go ahead.
Also, I mean, I can post a video of all this. I can go live myself. I can, whenever HollyMae goes live again, whatever. But, because I still have more. But, Bree, I I don't need this app like you. I don't come on here and I don't hop in boxes every day and I'm not on TikTok all day. I'm actually spending time with my kids, and my family. So there's that. I also don't need TikTok for wish list and money and shit like that. Can you also confirm that I didn't tell you that I had a trust fund? I heard y'all talked about my financials, and then Queenie said, "Well, when I talked to her, she gave me brokey vibes." I talked to you one time, girl, but I don't know. I don't know what that means. But I didn't tell you about my trust fund. That wasn't me that said that. But I don't need this app for money or for friends. I made the friends that I have. I'm good on that. You've been trying to turn them against me since I don't know. She's had a vendetta against me for a long time. She's been trying to put a bug in people's ear about me for a long. This is going back, and I just kept I kept like
Girl,
no.
she's been doing that to everybody. That's what everybody keeps saying. That's what let me tell you a secret, which ain't really a secret because I said it many and plenty of times. The people that you see in my lives or Retina's live that used to follow all of us and support all of us, they did not choose. Some of them did. I will say that. Some of them definitely did choose, but majority of them did not choose a side. They were pushed to a side because Bree pushed
She forced
them
them.
out of
Yeah.
their side, out of her side, by seeing them over here or over in Retina's, and then waiting, calculating, and finding narrative to run with to flip the shit on them. Also, let me just say this. How the Discord was deleted, you know
Oh,
what I'm saying,
yeah.
after the Tasha Mack shit was talked about, and how
Yeah.
you were looking for a reason and a way to drop Smash without losing the support you have gained from her lives. Yeah, everything that NJ is showing is already recorded, like it's in her possession. So you can go back into every group chat that you and NJ were involved in together and delete whatever you want. She already has it. She already, so you're
Yeah.
just wasting your time. But it will definitely show that you deleted shit, whether it be TikTok, Snapchat, even text message. And that'll be shown too that you deleted shit. So, all right, you guys have a great
Yeah.
night.
All right.
All right,
Bye, y'all.
bye.